mid-1980s, the concept of a midship sports car was synonymous with exotic sports cars like Ferrari, Lotus, and even Porsche. Brands known for high prices and demanding maintenance. But then, Toyota did the unthinkable. It brought the exotic layout to the masses.
Yeah! What the fuck are you bitches babbling about?
The Toyota MR2 stood for Midship Runabout Two-Seater. That's what the 2 stands for, two-seater. Arrived as a masterclass in affordable packaging, efficiency, and affordable fun, forever changing the perception of the sports car. The birth of the Mr. 2 began not as a pure performance project, but as a design study in the late 1970s, aimed at creating a fun but highly fuel-efficient two-seater. This project MIDI eventually crystallized into a clear vision to create Japan's first mass-produced mid-engine car. When the first generation, the AW11, was launched back in 1984, it was a slice of engineering brilliance. Led by test engineer Akio Ishida, the team accomplished successfully the midship layout while assuring the car was completely reliable, plus easy to service, a true Toyota attribute. The vehicle was a little featherweight, weighing in just a little over 2,000 pounds, back in its original Japanese spec, and boasted a almost near perfect balance, a 44:56 ratio. To define the complex challenges of designing a midship runabout, Toyota wisely enlisted the help of Lotus engineer Roger Becker, giving the final product a sharp, eager, and surprising mature feel. Power came from Toyota's legendary 1.6 four-cylinder AGE engine. A little rev happy, dual overhead cam, 16 valve unit that provide a whopping 120 horsepower, a very thrilling number of horses for a car so light. Its sharp wedge-shaped origami design and its awesome pop-up headlights screamed at the top of its lungs 1980s cool, quickly earning a nickname of Mr. 2. For the second generation, the SW20, Toyota decided to move up market. Launched in 1989, it put on a few pounds, got a bit bigger, and got a bit more powerful. Developed a sleek, organic body style that looked suspiciously like a mini Ferrari. This design shift immediately cemented its cultural relevance as the accessible exotic. On top of that, they even gave it a ceramic clutch. Fancy. But the highlight was the turbocharged version, which delivered serious speed. And you had to be much more on it as a driver because of that snap oversteer. It really garnered a reputation for challenging handling at higher speeds, reminding drivers that this car was serious performance. This car, along with its contemporaries like the Supra, Celica, RX-7, and the NXS, cemented Japan's reputation as building world-class sports machines. Oh yeah! The MR2's success proved that a complex midship runabout could be reliable, mass-produced, and affordable, allowing a whole nother generation to fall in love with exotic sports cars. But on a Toyota budget. Nice. The third generation, the ZZW30, or also known in the United States as the MR2 Spider, performed a radical reset in 1999. A return to purity, and I personally think it really borrowed some looks from the Porsche Boxster that was launched at the same time. If you look at them, they look pretty similar. It shed the bulk and complexity of its predecessor, returning to the lightweight minimalist ethos of the AW11, the first gen. It was launched exclusively as a little convertible roadster. This was arguably the purest generation of the MR2, often compared favorably to the track-focused Lotus Elise. For its balance and agility, personally when I drove them, I thought it was a little bit twitchy, especially at higher speeds. You know, a Porsche Boxster feels much more planted, but it really had a uncompromising focus on driver experience. Toyota concluded the MR2's production in 2007, leaving a gaping void in its sports car lineup. Yet the story may not be over for Toyota. In recent years, the company has heavily recommitted to performance with its Gazoo Racing GR division, successfully launching the GR Supra, GR86, and GR Corolla. Corolla. This performance renaissance has fueled intense speculation about the return of the mid-engine layout. Oh, you gotta have it. Intriguingly, Toyota has unveiled the GR RS concept, a vehicle featuring a mid-mounted 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, developed to explore the potential of the layout. While technical challenges for midship layouts are still being solved, this development does confirm that Toyota is actively researching the possibilities. Industry whispers suggest this could be the testing bed for a new MR2. One can only hope. Perhaps the GR MR2 could be an attainable vehicle in, competition to cars like the Porsche Boxster, the Porsche Cayman, we'll see. Toyota's commitment to the midship philosophy still remains strong. The spirit of the little midship runabout two-seater had that perfect balance of exotic layout and affordability, really remains alive in the hearts of enthusiasts everywhere. If you've ever driven a little MR2, let me know what you think of them down in the comment. I always liked them. I always thought they felt a little, tin can-ish. A little lightweight, a little disposable, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I still love the MR2. I think it's a great vehicle. But if you guys like what we do here, please give a thumbs up. Leave me a comment in the comment section, or else I'll come to your house and I'll look at you through the windows. You don't want me to look at you through the windows. We don't want that. But like I always say, I'll see you on the flip side. Até a próxima. Ciao, ciao. Oh!